Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last video, we showed you a bunch of different ways for you to make an extra $20,000 in your business next year. In this video, we're going to show you how to actually map out 2019, and you're going to have some really cool forms for tracking and keeping everything nice and organized throughout the year, so that you can actually track everything and work on hitting your goals. So this form that we're going to be going through, this is actually the basic form. We also have a more detailed form available once your business gets even bigger. And this is a form that's included in our Painting Business Pro and PBP Growth full business training courses. So this is actually one of 100 documents that's included in the course. So we've got everything in there, as well as about 15 hours of video training. So we've got stuff like the overall business strategy, we've got estimating forms, estimating templates, estimating training, estimating examples, so you know kind of how pricing is all going to work, and you have really good detailed systems for that. We have all of our marketing strategies are included, as well as scripts and things we use for marketing, tracking forms, all that stuff. We also have our whole sales process and sales system in there. And we'll get you guys some more information about the full business trainings over the next couple of days. But we also have subcontractor agreements, hiring forms for subs, how we manage production. Like every single aspect of this business is included in there for how we do, between our 5 companies, how we did about $5 million in revenue this year. So I would highly recommend taking a look at that. We also have Black Friday sale going right now where you can get 40% off of that. It's the only time all year that we offer a discount on those courses, so you can get what normally is $1,000 for $600 this week. Guaranteed it'll make you money. In fact, just this form alone, just by completing this form and updating it every week, which will take you like 5 to 15 minutes a week, if you just do that, you will make at least an extra $5,000 to $10,000 in profit next year, just because you will be working smarter, not harder. All right, so whether you decide to get any of our business trainings or not, take the time to complete this form so you're set up for a really good 2019. So what you're going to do is, this form is actually quite easy. All right, so you're going to follow basically the highlighted section here, the highlighted section here, and the highlighted section, and the highlighted sections here. And it's going to do everything else for you. So we're going to fill out this form as if I'm doing it with you. And we're going to use this business we did as an example. 300 leads, 220 estimates, 75 book jobs, 220,000 in sales, 85,000 in gross profit. Probably ended up being about $50,000 in net profit. We're going to use, and maybe this business would make more money because maybe this person would have done some of the painting themselves. But regardless, we're going to use that as an example continuing into here. So step 1, fill out the budgeted column with your estimates for the year. Be conservative. So one thing you can do is you could put in your 2018 numbers for all of this stuff. And by the way, these rows we have here, production manager, employee wages, material subs, all this stuff, if there's some expense item you have that isn't included here, like maybe you pay for some other software, you can just put that right in here. So what I did there, if you're not good with Excel, is I just right-clicked and went insert one above. You're going to get this form, and then maybe it's $1,500 for software there. Okay. So you're going to get this form so you can use it, and if there's anything missing, you just right-click and add it in. So the first thing you can do is you're going to fill out the budgeted column. If it would help, put your 2018 numbers in here first, and that's going to make things quite a bit easier, because then you're not going to be going off of sorry, I'm just getting distracted by this form. I'm going to clean a couple things up when I'm done. So then you're not making these numbers up. They're actually based off your 2018 numbers. So then what you're going to do is you're going to put in your budgeted numbers. So for this business, we're going to just make some stuff up. Like, what are our goals for the year? Next year hasn't happened. You get to say how it's going to happen, and then we're going to see how it's going to happen with these 2 documents over here. So the first thing, we're going to say we're going to do $350,000 in revenue. We did $220 last year. This year we're going to do $350. We're not going to have a production manager. We're not going to have employee wages because we're going to use subcontractors. Materials is just going to be, occasionally we'll buy some, but mostly our subs are going to buy materials, and we're going to pay our subs $185,000 out of $350. $5K for workers' comp. That's $195,000, which puts our percentage there at 44%, which is up from what we had before, which was 38%. So we're making about 6% more profit because we've improved our margins here. And we talked over here about how we're going to do that. Then we have some other expenses: insurance, accounting, office supplies, software, door-to-door marketing. We're going to assume you're not doing any of that, even though it's extraordinarily effective. We've generated millions and millions of dollars from door-to-door marketing, and it's one of our cheapest forms of marketing. But we'll say we use some lead services like Painter Choice, which I co-own that business, just a full disclosure. Craft Shack, Thumbtack, Home Advisor we're not using because they're ripoff. Website and SEO, and Better Business Bureau. So we've got here about $30,000 in marketing spend to sell $350,000 in revenue, which is about 8 to 9%, which is pretty healthy. All right, that's what we aim for, under 10%. With some of these lead services, we end up probably right in that range, 5 to 7%. Door-to-door is usually like 4 to 5%. And then obviously we have referrals and stuff, which makes up quite a bit of sales for us too. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill this out. All right, you're going to fill out the budgeted. And then throughout the year for tracking and actuals, so let me back up. First we fill that out. Then we're going to fill out those sales and production plans. So let's go do that, and then the budget will be done. So we jump over to the sales plan. You're just going to fill out the highlighted sections. 350,000 in sales, average job size 3,000, sales rate 40% because we're going to improve that by 6%, like we talked about. Lead conversion is going to stay the same, and we're going to say we have 42 sales weeks. See, guys, we're not going to plan to do business in the winter because it doesn't happen. We're going to plan to have 2 months off. We're going to work 42 weeks. Based on that, these are the weekly targets: 10 leads, 7 estimates, 3 book jobs, 8,300 in sales. You can see this is each week. So each week you're going to update this with the highlighted columns here. All right, so you're going to go and you're going to put in how many leads you get the first week of the year. Maybe you get 6, and maybe you only do 2 estimates and you book 1 job for 2,200. And then maybe the next week we get a few more leads coming in because we activate some lead services, and we get, a couple more estimates done this week. Maybe we do 8 estimates. We book 3 jobs for $9,000. You can see that these are going to get updated along the way. We have our lead conversion, so we can see how we're doing there. We have our sales rates, so we can see how we're doing there. We have our average job size, so we can see how we're doing there. Shoot, we could even put our total sales in there. Oh, no, that's not right. This is actually going to be total sales there. And this I need to fix to this. Okay, sorry about that. So that's what you're going to do. So you're just going to update this every week, and you're going to see exactly where you are. So you can come over here and see weekly sales. Well, I'm supposed to do an 83 added 9. It's supposed to be 83 added 2. We can see our where we're supposed to be total. We're supposed to be at 16,006. We're at 11,2. So we can see how we're trending. You can see, is it because I'm not doing good on, am I short on my lead target? Am I short on my estimate target? Am I short on my book jobs target? In this case, we're supposed to have done 14 estimates and we've only done 10. That's probably the main problem. Our sales rate seems fine. Oh, our lead conversion is down, so we need to improve on that. So by updating this every week, it's going to tell you what you need to improve on. All right, so that should be pretty straightforward with how we're going to do the sales plan. So now we're going to jump over to the production plan. Total production goal, 350,000. We're going to say we have probably 36 weeks of painting available. We can sell for 42, but we're going to paint for 36. So we need to produce about 10,000 a week. All right, so you can ignore these first columns here, all right, because we're going to assume no production's happening at the beginning of the year, even though you might be, all right, and you're going to put in your total, revenue produced each week, and you're just going to keep track of this. Now, this budget has us producing 466,000. Most likely, you're not going to produce much in December. Now it's 427,000. You're probably not going to produce quite 9,000 in these other months either. And this down here is going to total up how much production you've done. All right, so this is just a good way for you to kind of gauge yourself. So at some point through the year, I'll probably update a couple things here for you quick too. And then let's do this. And we'll go total revenue produced. We'll go total rev produced budget. And we'll go total rev produced actual. And this is going to be this, and this will be this plus this, and we're going to drag that all the way down. Okay, So now this is where you're supposed to be each week, all right? And this is going to also be that same thing. So what this is going to do is track where you're supposed to be throughout the year. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So all you're going to have to fill out is this column here. So you're going to say, let's say you produced 2,200 that week, 2,600 that week, 3,400 that week, 0 that week, and then 7,600 that week. So we're supposed to have produced 97. We're at 15.8. Then we produce 56. Then we produce 42. And we produce 8,000 or 800. Now we're at 26.4, and we're a little behind. And then maybe we have a good week. It warms up, and we're catching up. We're a little behind though. But remember, this budget is going to add up to 427. So we just need to be on pace with kind of that number there. And then this is all bonus. Okay, so this is going to be how you track and manage your financials through the year, your production plan through the year. Okay, so that's it. So now we've got our budget planned, all right? All we had to do is enter these 3, enter these 5, and then each week we need to update it. So now let's look at this. For tracking and actuals, update your sales and production plan actuals each week. So actual, 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 actual. 5 numbers. 5 numbers we need to update each week. Then update your financials monthly. So you're going to update these monthly. And that's it. That's it. All right, so that's how you're going to map out your year. Now, if you have any questions about this document, let me know. You're going to get a copy of this to use. It's really that simple, guys. So now the last missing piece here is, what if you're not hitting this number? Well, then you need to work on improving marketing. What if you're not hitting this number? Well, you need to work on improving sales, or I'm sorry, conversion. What if you're not hitting this number? Well, you got to work on improving your sales. If you're not hitting this number, it could be a combination of sales plus marketing plus something else. If you're not hitting production over here, then you need to work on your production a little bit. And then if you're not hitting your gross profit margins, then you might need to work on estimating, or maybe it's just how much you're paying out, or maybe it's how you subcontract, or maybe it's your negotiations. That's what the Painting Business Pro courses are all about, are the systems to hit numbers. It's how do we hire and find good quality subcontractors who can deliver? How do we sell and have a great, strong sales process while still being one of the higher prices? How do we generate, for our company, 40 estimates a week? How do we do 40 estimates a week? Look, this whole financial, guys, is how you make $112,000 a year. And you're only doing 7 estimates a week. Could you imagine if you're doing 40 a week? Your margins aren't quite as good because we have a team, which is also something included in the courses. So I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about our programs. Just know that we've got Black Friday going right now. Our business training programs are way, 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 way detailed. And there's simply no doubt that they will make you more money. So we've got discounts on those through Cyber Monday, I believe. That's Monday the 26th. If you have any questions for me about the programs, let me know. I hope that you found this valuable, and if you have any questions about how to use this form or how to project things out, let me know. This will give you the necessary foundation for 2019, and then from there, our programs will help you with getting better at marketing, getting better at sales, getting better at production, better at estimating, better at managing your time and your schedule, and how do you continue to grow a business. So we've helped hundreds and hundreds of people do that, and we want to help you, because entrepreneurship provides an amazing opportunity, and we want to help more people capitalize on that. So we hope you join us, and we'll be seeing you around. Let me know if you have any questions. Take care.